old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
Yeah, if they let us in.
Why?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Knock on the gate. Yeah, just like that.
I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Bruh.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching.
Oh,
King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
and that is.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone.
Hey,
who
buddy.
stays a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Service is kind of slow today.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I mean, we were ambushed, yeah. But I don't want to go back to Ratai, however far that is. Like, you know, how far is that?
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna
Food!
juvat.
About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Yep.
Cheers.
What did you expect, bruh? A fucking random ass village and your noble, of course, is not gonna be the highest food. Oh shit. This is the lady we saw.
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Five bear at that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can
Wrong
vouch for
person.
who we are.
Well,
Go to her.
yeah, if she even recognizes us, like what? We are far away.
God be with you.
She didn't.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's
Whoa.
another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Oi.
Talk about your cat.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
It's not a bad idea, actually. Let's hear it.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't
Twin
at
sister.
any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Bruh.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house.
So we're carrying him to the house?
Sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the
Aye.
so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Yeah, sure, it's only that, but
I
I'm
heard
trying to
some
get
talk about
dialogue.
some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Clout. They're clouded.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Can
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Oh.
Seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad.
Oops. She's a bit loud at heart.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What do you mean? Steal.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff, but I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
Oh, I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Okay, triple sixes and a 1. Hold on. Mess around with something. Oh my god, what's going on?
To your health, my friends.
There we go. You can do triple sixes, and then we can even get 700, or you can re-roll. But I think I'm gonna get the 700 and score and pass. Hope he doesn't get some crazy shit. Triple ones right off the bat, buddy. Yeah, I'm fucking screwed. I'm screwed. Triple sixes again and a 1. I think my best bet though is to score and continue and hope that I get 200 points somehow. I just need 2 ones. And I got a 50. I have to do it. I need a 1.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
And I got nothing. Oh my god. I mean, bro. Watch this. 2. Oh. Okay. He just needs 400 more.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
I heard they're gonna cut down the old oak tree at the crossroads. Oh no! Why? A lovely tree like that.
There we go.
It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by.
You must have a lucky...
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Here, long after we're gone.
Oi. Oi. Okay.
Talk to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't.
I fucking hate this
work.
guy.
I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
No one recognizes you here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword,
Neither.
I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So you're saying no one does that kind of work, according to you? Yeah.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world?
You just made that shit up so you don't have to do work.
Carry sacks.
I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, lord or no lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait.
Oh.
Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
I'm just gonna leave it at
Right.
that.
I'll get to work.
And I'm never splitting my coin with this guy.
Makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, Looking for lost dogs is more
Shut
like a
yo,
huntsman's work.
bitch
But let's
ass
pay no
up.
mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Okay. Hold up. Yeah, fuck this guy. If he ever asks for money, fuck him. He's not getting no money for any work he didn't do.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Is it upstairs? No. Yeah, it's in here, as I thought. So where to put it? Oh. It's hard to see.
What did I do to you?
Bruh. Didn't mean to bump into you, buddy.
What a waste of money. Did you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand? Which king would that be? I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they? You didn't hear it wrong.
Interesting. This is 3 or 5.
You know what? I've had enough of your bullets. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just try
How's
it.
life treating you?
I might
Not too
just
bad.
do that.
But I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself into.
What is going on out there?
So, one beer. I went to see my brother. And talk about the inheritance. I need someone who's capable and has a good head on his shoulders. And most importantly, doesn't drink.
Wait. What the? One of the sacks disappeared.
Why the fuck doesn't he?
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you, all right?
I'm perfectly calm. Some local wretches can't unsettle me. Keep working and take no notice of me.
Don't say another word. Those village yokels aren't worth it.
Henry, stop lecturing me like I'm...
Time to lug another sack.
Work those muscles, Hercules.
Reputation of getting low with this guy, but
Of Perkstein.
You just made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
also it said I only carried 2 sacks.
Here you have it. Enjoy.
Because one of them fucking disappeared.
Bailiff.
Let's see, maybe it just like the corpse I found, I was trying to look for earlier and just moved somehow for some reason. I don't know.
Aye, aye. Take my advice and go and pickle some cabbage, friend.
Hold up.
What did you say?
Oh.
See it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin
This is my
friend
business.
and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Some typhoid.
What? I don't have...
Yeah!
You
Don't
shouldn't have
spare
fucked with
him!
us, you bastard.
Fuck! Nice hit!
What the... Where did you come from?
Rip your ass open! Good! Yeah! Don't fucking up! Nice hit! Ain't had enough yet? Nice strike! Shame on you!
Slice him up!
You'll kick the bucket, yes, right? You're dead, bastard!
Nice hit.
You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard!
Bro.
Nice
We're
strike!
gonna gut you, you horseman.
Go on then!
Christ,
Make
I
a
don't have the
fool of
whole day for you.
You wanna try me?
Send my greetings to the devil.
Right on the money! Fucking scumbag!
Slice him up.
Bro.
Caesar!
Don't spare him.
Oh my god.
You scum!
Show your stuff.
Let him have it.
What's it to be your ex?
Christ!
Shit!
Yeah! Don't spare him!
What?
Stop the deli.
Yield! There's more of us!
Fuck with us, you bastard.
Ha!
Got you!
You're no match for us, fucker.
Good! Fucking die already!
Oh my god, bro. I just wanted to put some flour away.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
What the fuck is going on? What?
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
So way around, buddy.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it.
No, you're not.
My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
What are you talking about? You ran into the fucking thing.
Showered in shit.
Really?
Oh, come on, Capon.
How wouldn't you have been showered in shit?
Not another word.
That was you.
I'll have to consider
You just
what to
stood
do
there.
next.
Both of those were entirely your fault. Can you blame it on me? I would have bagged the boar. No, you wouldn't have. What happened was you went after it and got captured. None of that had to do with me.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that...
Otto.
Hey! Lord von Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
Oh my god.
What are we gonna
Being
do?
like that for a full day.
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Finally.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right.
Oi.
There you go.
Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences? If someone catches you committing crime, they'll report you to guards or engage in confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. Interesting. So if I like steal something, and maybe the game knows like certain events, like hey, a lot of NPCs were near each other at a time, and then they see me, who wasn't there at that time, and all of a sudden there's stuff missing, the game itself might recognize and send that information to the NPCs, and they'll be like, hey, our stuff's missing, and you're the only one not there, so we think it's you. Reputation. Reputation affects how people treat you. Someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You improve your reputation by completing tasks. You make it worse by committing crimes, blah, blah. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Improving your reputation. Bad reputation can always be remedied by paying or indulgence, or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in the area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guard. Guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal. So this sounds like an obvious case, like, oh, just be good. I mean, you can steal and whatnot to get better gear early on, but if you want to have a probably easier time getting around in a playthrough, be good. But I'm sure there's going to be choices later on where I'm going to have to side with certain people, and then those other people, my reputation will go down with them. And if they're, like, maybe they come in from a different village, I side with the other person, they go back to their village, spread that word, and now I have less reputation with everyone there.
Do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you. You stuck up
come
Lord
on.
of Perkstein.
I don't bite.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new
One
day and the
Piece.
sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern.
Apothecary?
So I'm scraping up.
How did you say that so
On the
weirdly?
whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them. Just don't stare too long.
Okay. Apothecary? There's no way even British people pronounce it that way. I know this is supposed to take place, medieval times, but apothecary? And obviously it's not like the voice actors are from medieval times. They're pronouncing it with modern things. There's no way. Apothecary. That actually is like apothecary. I've never heard that before.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Brunswick? Definitely a noble
I
one.
look distinguished. Like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here, I'd say your days as a right-hander are over.
Still, I don't want to look like some yokel.
Without money, you can't deck yourself out in much finery. You'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek's workshop.
Fail.
If anybody asks, you didn't hear it from
All
me.
of them would have been a fail, right?
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes, honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you. Just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
I really need something.
Let's say that again.
I can see that. Save up for something, or...
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom.
Radovan?
So, no rush.
Hopefully by then...
Long live Radovan!
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Well over 70 now, isn't she? She'll be 76.
Oh, there's fast travel in this game. Thank the lords. Wait. Oh, okay. So is this the whole map, or is this just like the area of the map? Like, is this just like one area of the potential full map, you know? Anyways, journal. Obviously, side quest. Always like to do those first. Oh yeah, so how do I mark things? Ah, I press X. Let's unmark those for now. Damn, Tomcat's far. Find out what happened to Mutt. And go and see Tomcat. So what is this, like, question mark thing? It's over there. I know my guy said not to go to the tavern, but why shan't I? It's not like it was me who even caused the trouble. Oi. So I need to get some clothes and shit. So what is that yellow? POI tipster. Oh.
What are you doing here?
What?
Oh, it's just you, eh?
I mean, what do you mean what am I doing here? How was I supposed to know?
Welcome.
That I wasn't
You can
supposed to
buy
be there.
Anything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jellyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
Show me your wares.
Let's see if I can buy anything. Shop screen consists of two parts: the merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Select items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, the contents of which can be viewed. Upper right corner. Okay. So this is his stuff. And how much does it cost? Like, where does it say how much it costs? 128? Is that what it's saying? 0.6? Wait, this is my stuff. No. Because why does he have... Oh. There we go. Wait, no, this is my stuff. Okay.
Schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Wait, so I can equip that stuff. I thought it was taking that back off me. Okay, now let's head off. I need to find what happened to Mott. Or let's talk to that other POI thing that I saw mentioned. Where is this? Is it in the tavern? Let's lockpick. But it has to be in the tavern. Hey there. Do I have to wait for like a certain time of day? I'm not lockpicking. Like lockpick, get in the house and what, immediately get kicked out? I'm guessing that's the lady. Yeah. Okay, then let's just get on to it. Look at my shadow. Okay.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problem.
Oi.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants.
Oh.
What disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it?
That sounds interesting. Thank you. I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
Where do I find him?
Ain't sure
Where do you think?
about Otto. I saw him the other day, or this morning.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
What's new, Bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, Bailiff.
Careful.
little village or two over there, some buildings over there. Where do I go first? Let's see, a lot of walking to do, I guess.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter.
Well,
I was
sounds
supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
familiar. I don't know how to do my guy's voice. Sounds familiar though.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
Oi.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way
Oh.
and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Oi.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Ah!
Oh! 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 Oh!
Ah!
Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Ah. Okay. He's alright.
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Hey! God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
Ooh.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
So, sir, fancy a game of dice?
Gladly. I might just get lucky at last. What game would you like to play?
Wait, what? Oh. Well, I can only do beggars, I guess.
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Can I just
Come
do
on,
this over
then.
and over?
Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
His voice is different. Give me a 1, give me a 1. A 1 or a 5 is all I need. That's nothing. It's a bust. I should have kept with the 666. What the fuck are those dice? 1. One.
Aye, that'll do.
Again, okay.
Here.
Again? Oh my god, buddy. On your luck, eh?
Come on.
Okay. Let's see. I got 1. And 5.
What can you do?
I get. Bruh. Are you kidding me? I got a bust on 1. That's the useless thing ever. On 1.
That's as far as I go. It's yours.
Okay, smart on him. 1, 4, 3, 4. You do this and get 250. Hope to get something out of this. No. Yes. 2 5s. Damn, this is a slow ass game of dice. Bro has some special dice, whatever they do. And he still can't score much, I guess. But let's see if he gets lucky here.
My God! Oh, come on.
Come on. Big money. Dice, but 750 is not bad. 750 is not bad. But the AI is going to favor him now that I'm winning by a decently large margin. Let's just hope it doesn't favor him too much,
My God.
Nani. One, 2, 3, 4. All I can do is 1. That's all I can do. Let's hope I get a good amount of 6s or more 1s. Scoring continue.
Well,
only save the 1.
You're not afraid of anything.
2, 2, 3, 6. Come on, I mean, that really wasn't, but I needed to get through it because look at you. You got 3 1s. You got 1,000 instantly. And you got 4. Or no, that's a 5. Come on, bust, bust, bust.
Finished. Your turn.
Oh, come on. 666. That's good. 600. That will bring me to 1350. And I can even do this to get 1400. 1350 might be good. But then if I don't take it and I only get a 1, then I'll still be 50 down. Let's take it and hope I get a 1. I just need 1. I just need 1. Please, game. May thy gods bless my luck. Oh! Bust! Dang it! Of course. Oh, that's 4 off.
Great! And it's mine. You're out of luck, my boy.
Oh.
I hear you
Need
like to
some
play.
dice.
What game would you... Let's play beggars. And do you have an... I actually don't want to play any...
Fuck off. You're an asshole. I've got myself in deep shit here. I'm 3 coins down from the 5 that I only had. What am I to do now? Get more coins, get more luck, get better dice, come back, bet it all, and make a profit. And then we'll see. Then we'll see. Let's get to this village or whatever it is over here. And then we can start looking for Mutt. I think I'm gonna start calling him Danny. Should I just talk like that from now on? The rest of this playthrough? Hey, it's me, Gyro. And I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And it is an RPG. And I should get into the vibes of it, you know? Is it a person under the tree? It is. An injured person. Are you alright?
What happened to you?
I fell out of that bloody tree.
Why did you climb up there?
I thought I saw something shiny up there. Like gold or something. But instead of finding treasure, I almost lost my life.
By falling out?
But this needs bandaging.
But I won't get far in this state. Do you have anything to dress it? A rag or something?
Hold on. Let me see.
Oh. He only needs 1.
Here. You're lucky I'll carry around a pocket full of junk. Here, let me dress it for you.
Here, let me dress it for you. I need to get his accent better so I can truly get into character.
Thank you. You're the first good thing to happen to me in a long while. You know, I was born under an unlucky star.
Stop feeling so sorry for yourself. Everyone has bad luck sometimes.
But I'm cursed with it. Even as a boy, I was always losing things. Constantly getting beaten up. And once I spent the whole summer laid up with some weird sickness. My parents spent everything they had on a healer who said he had the perfect cure.
See? That sounds like a bit of luck, doesn't it?
Well, it seemed that way, but when he went to get the cure, he was struck dead by lightning on the way. We couldn't afford another healer, so I was sick for 6 months.
But you survived. I call that pretty lucky.
You think? Then hear me out. I always wanted to buy myself a horse. I saved every groschen I earned, but it was never going to be enough. So I confided in my neighbor, and he said if I gave him all my coin, he'd win me twice.
And then they lost it all. Why would you trust him with that? That is your fault.
He could cheat the local drunks because he had weighted dice.
And you gave him the money?
That I did. And I never saw it or him again.
That's just you being a fucking dumbass.
That's not bad luck. It's folly. People are bastards. You shouldn't be so trusting.
I'm not even finished yet. Since I couldn't buy a horse, I gave a Russian to a horse trader to let me ride one at least. But as we trotted through the woods, the nag's leg snaps. She was dead before I could fetch help. It took me 3 years to pay off that carcass. So I first lost money to a swindler, and then I had to buy a dead horse.
Still, it could have been worse. Everybody
Okay, I'm gonna listen to Bro's life stories.
Get it, do you? All right, this will convince you. I like this girl down the way. But when I finally mustered the courage to talk to her, I found out she'd been poisoned by
Oh my
mushrooms
God.
the day before.
Yes, but...
Hang on. I'm not finished there. I found a dog. A nice little puppy. He'd follow me around. So I took him in and raised him. The moment he grew a full set of teeth, he bit me and ran off.
Right. Now this sounds like too much of a coincidence.
As he scampered off, the dog scattered a farmer's flock of sheep. As I helped him to round them up, I stumbled upon a pack of wolves. So I had one leg bit by a mongrel, and the other by a wolf. Only that wolf bite gets some dirt in it, and my whole leg goes black. I couldn't walk for a month.
All right, I see now.
My wife took care of me all that month. And just
You
as
have
I
a
was
wife?
getting better, she cooked some food in the pot and told me she had to go into town. She never came back.
Had a wife.
What happened to her?
I have no idea. She just vanished. The thing is, she took all her stuff and all my money with her. So if you ask me, she flew the coop. And since then, it's all been downhill for me. As soon as I went out for the first time after my leg was healed, the bailiff grabbed me. He said 3 sheep from that flock had never been found, so I had to pay for them. But what with my darling wife pocketing all my coin, I ended up in the pillory.
He wants me to admit it, so I'm just gonna admit it.
If that's all true, I have to admit, you're cursed with bad luck.
Yeah, but today I was lucky you were passing by. Thanks, friend. My leg's all the better for it.
Glad I could help.
Wow. Oh! Get away from me. Anyways, I have to eat dinner. Well, I don't have to right now, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat dinner. So I'll be back in like 10, maybe 20. And if I really care for it, give me 30 minutes. I'll be back stream. Make sure my stream's still working. And my voice. Make sure my stream's still working. Oi. Oi. Okay, well, good luck with that, buddy.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you!
Go ahead and
Hurry
search
up!
me. I've got nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
I love my freaking self.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I love thyself. Oi. See? Nothing on my eye. So, anything worthwhile here? I don't know how to use that.
Aren't those dice?
Play
set?
dice.
God bless. What would you like?
Play some dice, eh?
What game would you
I hear you like to play. Dice. Oh, fuck.
I actually don't want to play anything.
Come on then. Show us
I'm
what
too broke. Any merchants round here? Hired man? Wait. Is there a job to be doing? Anyone looking for anything? Housemaid? Wait. The Lady Lord was over here. You have any work for me? I guess not. I don't know where the man is, so... Oi. Nothing here for me yet. More buildings down here. Any work to be done? I'm looking for some. You, sir.
To peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. You can just be nice to random people. Dun, 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 dun.
Gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth, just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. In silver scallops, they say. Without warning, attacked by Cuman troops.
Scarlets?
In one afternoon, they burned down the whole village, killed all the villagers, and drove the local lord out of his own castle. You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land. He wants to
Dijkstra.
burn us all. Go home quick and start praying. Only God can save us from the foreign hordes. And give all your property to your local church. Quick, before Sigismund's soldiers seize it or torch it.
Aye. Can attest to this.
What do you need? I don't have all day.
What do you have for sale?
Say I'm looking for some coin. Oi. Sell my belt. I can't sell my belt. Need to carry my sword somehow. Sell my boots, but...
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Oh. There's plenty of hired hands around, but no one to hire them. Who am I to talk to around here? A shrine? Probably a fast travel point. I'm not gonna gather those. Feel like they're there for a reason, eh? I'm gonna go look for my dog. I can tell this game is gonna be a lot of work. How did I end up here? Damn. Well... I know there's something in the, like, bottom left of the map, I think. Whatever. I need to go straight. Go through the rocks. Can I not teleport straight here? I guess not. I can teleport here? Yeah. Let's just go through the woods and I'll find the path eventually. I'll know where to go from there. Oh, damn. Maybe I should prioritize frame rate. I played 40 hours of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and this is everything you need to know.
Turn around right now. Right, I'm going. Calm down.
Look here, you daft twat. Turn around and piss off.
Let's just take him out. Stop messing around.
I'm going. Jeez. Bunch of ruffians they are. They don't deserve my attention. I feed off it. Only prove them right if I stayed and picked a fight. Oh, this ain't good. How am I supposed to get down from here? This is where I fell, ain't it? Oh. Damn it. There's gotta be a safe way down. There we go.
What's that sound? What? Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
Hello?
Are you deaf or stupid? Or both? Sakra? Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
I'm almost as poor as that dead man there. I was just robbed of everything I had.
Well, that's some bad luck. Losing everything twice in a row like that. So, what'll it be?
Why do you think the poor dead man is lying here? He's far from the only one. I saved myself only because I swam naked across the pond.
Right. I was thinking to myself, there's nothing left here that's worth anything.
They even killed my dog here.
Oh, what a fucking mess. Clear off before I change my mind.
Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Hold up. Okay, let us continue.
Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Oh,
It's a deer.
Nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb-woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Let's hope he doesn't come in and attack the herb woman. I'll protect her anyways.
Have you seen Pavlena anywhere, Henry?
Oh no.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods
Definitely
and started
would.
hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samin these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Like she got up and went straight out. She's got unfinished work here.
I am going to pick up the hat in case she asks for it. That's all I could find on that. What's closer? Tavern. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I did search her room, bruh. What do you mean? Not really anything else to search here. Use the cursor size to find the correct lockpick position. Cursor will turn gold when you're in the right spot. Start rotating the whole lock with LT and keep the lockpick in the right position. Ah. Lockpick is too difficult. Oh my god. Where is it? Never mind. Not even gonna try. Yeah.
If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
Oh, this ain't good. Well, I'm off to check the local tavern first. Oh, woman might be in bad blood. My controller ran out of batteries. Awesome. Don't worry, I always keep a backup. So will time pass in game if I don't rest? I'm sure it does, but I feel like I haven't really noticed it.
What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a grosh into his name, but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Yes.
He was. He was larging it up, good and proper. And then he found some lads who paid his bill.
Unfortunately.
Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals. I've got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too, at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Yeah, maybe they just robbed someone.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge, above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleoth keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting.
Certainly. Have no fear.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No, but there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
Huh.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
100 fucking groschen, bro. Holy shit, just to participate?
Fine.
God damn.
I'll go and see him.
Better be making bank for that.
They love the chink of coin. They're sharp, goddamn, and wealthy blokes, they
Wait. Wait. Oops. Oh, completed quest. So I'm still getting used to the fucking things around here. So where is that guy he's telling me about?
Greetings.
Some fighter guy. Oh my god. Let's just look for mutt.
What's that noise? And I was beginning to worry.
Oh, sorry.
what it was, but it's just you.
Yeah. So what is this place? Oh, the pond. It's talking about. So it didn't even tell me where those people were. Well, he told me physically, like, hey, those people are here. But it's not gonna mark it on my map. I need to find those people who found the water goblin hunt myself, I guess. Same with this guy I was supposed to be looking for. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Here's the cart, I think. Oh, that's a tree, never mind. Man, I don't need to be here right now. Drying shed. Interesting. Probably drying them in a drying shed probably limits how good a potion can be as well. But I'm sure letting them spoil will go even worse. But doing them totally fresh would be the best, if possible. Oh, damn. Human.
What can I do for you?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The
Radovan.
isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am too. Oh my god, buddy.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
There's no iron. Oh, okay.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up and try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Work the bellows. Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
That looks good.
See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want.
Yeah.
You heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the fort and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Start whacking on it some more. Gotcha, gotcha.
Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The sparks are flying nicely. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going.
See, I heated up the top parts too much, I think. It's part of it.
That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm, isn't that the ring you want? Sparks are flying nicely. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
I'm not even doing this. I guess that's just part of it. And then... hunting sword.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring.
Oh.
It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging's going to be even, the main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? you're not going to be idle, I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Okay. You know what? I think I could have just saved the next. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I've been playing a while, and it's getting late where I'm at. I'm enjoying this. It's definitely off to a slow start, but I'm sure it'll get better as time goes on. But I'm not hating it. I just need to get into the swing of things, upgrade stats, get farther into the game, do more side quests. I just need to get into it, you know? But, yeah, definitely gonna stream more of this. So, I guess until then. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, I guess until then, stream. I'll see ya.